And a great Tuesday afternoon to you. This weather video is driven by 802cars.com. They represent 802 Toyota, Twin Cities Subaru, 802 Honda. They're all located off of exit 7 on Interstate 89. Looking at the edge of a nor'easter, this is a lot of variable multi-level clouds. This is a little bit earlier this morning, looking southeast from my location in Worcester, Vermont. Looking at the current conditions here with the overlay of precipitation at station. And a lot of snow, of course. This is now departed. We have a nice little strip of clearing skies, and this is going to be with us through the evening hours before high clouds overspread the region later overnight. And this is a trough of lower pressure. This is going to be pushing on in and bringing us several little disturbances coming in on a west-northwesterly flow. Some of that will pick up some Great Lakes moisture and bring it mostly to the south of Vermont, as well as a little bit of snow shower and flurry activities kind of scooting on through. Let's take a look at the latest incremental models. Okay, this model will be valid at 4 o'clock. We're looking at the European. You can see a little bit of a ridge that has moved into the state of Vermont and bringing us relatively nice conditions this afternoon. The winds are calming down as that circulation pulls away pretty quickly. Notice a little bit of blue there. That is some light snow. This is all frozen precipitation. That's the good news really through this period. And we're looking at just a little bit making into parts of northern Vermont during the, especially late in the day on Wednesday and into Wednesday night across the northern tier regions. Still a little bit of snow showers indicated going into Thursday as well as Thursday night. And the next little bit more organized weather system cuts across mainly southern parts of New England. It looks like the latest indications are it's going to skip northern parts of Vermont. But notice a little bit of flurry activity then before high pressure does build in for a pretty nice weekend as it looks right now. This is a pretty strong area of higher pressure associated with colder air that's moved on in. Just enough of a ridge to allow for that clearing sky. And what will be a pretty decent weekend overall. Now beyond our weekend, as we go into Monday, this is valid here about 21Z Sunday. That would be 7 o'clock in the evening on Sunday. Notice we're starting to see a little bit of green. That is rain, and that means those temperatures aloft are warm enough now for raindrops, indicated by the modeling. And we're starting to get into some rain shower activity as it looks right now, overnight, Sunday night into Monday. And then you can see another weather system begin to push on through. That may have some gradient winds associated with it as it evolves, but we'll have to wait and see about that. Right now, nothing real special, but it looks like another shot of rain is around the corner, along with much warmer temperatures. Some indications Tuesday and Wednesday, maybe in the 40s and maybe trying to push toward 50. Here's the 12Z centered on Montpelier, the GFS ensemble. And you can see just a tiny little bit of flurry and snow shower activity. One little more pronounced here as we get into this particular part of the period. Around, looks like the 6th into the 7th. So that's probably on Wednesday and into Thursday, and then also that Friday system, before more organized weather begins to work in for the early part of next week with a little higher precipitation totals. Let's take a look at the total amount of the QPF. It's really nothing to brag about at this point, but we see that little bump here, another little bump here, and a gradual rise as we have a little unsettled period. That could be in the form of rain showers. This is precipitation type, as you can see here, and this is, the blue line is snow. We got freezing rain and then rain, so roughly at this point here, we'll have to watch that as warmer temperatures stream on in aloft in its surface. And the European and the GFS ensembles in pretty good agreement here, as both of them are indicating less than basically 2 inches of total snowfall for this entire period. GFS ensemble temperatures showing we go above the freezing mark, 32 degrees here, but the European is much more confident, rising as high as almost 50 degrees at one point. Looks like Tuesday of next week. And you're looking at total precipitation here. This looks a little bit high for my eyes here, ½ inch, and then near the southern Vermont border around 1 inch. I think we're going to see maybe a little bit more with the European showing a little more healthier amounts up in the northern tier regions and less across New England, as this is going to be depleted. This storm track is mainly leftovers. So what we're looking at in terms of temperature here at the next panel, you can see that weighted temperature is running about 3 degrees below normal for this time of year. The purple here is neutral, 0, and then of course warmer than normal. And that's a chunk of that is moving eastbound, and it heads mostly to the south and east. Another cold shot of air developing, and we're warming up to near neutral temperatures here. And looking at the climate reanalyzer, we can see that it's very warm in the Arctic. A little bit of a cold shot that's moved in, and that's going to be heading southbound. Cold over the eastern part of the U.S., warming up over the western U.S., and so forth and so on. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights, thanks for watching.